Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Bulletmarv pickups video. So today I'm going to go around about pickups that I've got over the past few weeks, and this will include the retro game box. If you don't know what the retro game box is, it's a pay monthly scheme where you pay a certain amount of money and you'll get games through the post. The pricing on it is pretty good. I've just got it up on the website here, so you can get. So the standard price is £20 for the box, and then it includes. Then you have to pay for your shipping, but they've also started doing a mini box as well, where you'll get one or two games for about like £10 a month, and also they've got now the new one, the big exclusive, which is £50, where you'll get up to 10 games in it, and all that does include postage and shipping as well. So now let's, so since that's off the bat, let's just do another quick thing as well. I will be going to the Play Expo in Manchester on the 10th or the 11th of October, whichever the Saturday is. I will be going to the Play Expo there, so I'm really looking forward to going. So if anyone who's subscribed to me is going, just if you see me, feel free to come up and say hi, and it'll be a nice way for me to meet some of the people who are subscribed to me, as well as some other people as well. It'll be nice to meet a lot of people there who have got the same passion as me. So let's begin with the pickups video, and let's just start off with this month's retro game box, which came yesterday. So one of the items in it I already knew about that I had, so getting it through is something that I have been looking for. I've been wanting it because I've had a bit of problems with the console, like reading cartridges and stuff like that. So getting this in it, which I bought this like with a voucher that they gave me, and then it came in the box. So that is the NES cleaning kit. So it's real nice actually that it's come in box as well. I mean, that's just a nice little thing. I won't too bother as long as it's got everything. So you got cleaning strips there and stuff to clean the cartridges and the cartridge slots, as well as the actual cleaning mechanism itself. So what you would do, you put a bit of like, you know, rubbing alcohol. I've been using, what is it, contact cleaner used for circuitry and stuff like that. Putting that on here and just pushing it in and out like so, and then it will clean your pins. So it's a pretty good way to do it. And also it's nice that it's come with a manual. So the other lot things that I have are, we have columns for the Game Gear. I've already got this, but this one is in a much better condition, less unfaded version. So if anyone is interested in having a copy of columns on the Sega Game Gear, just put a comment in the section below and I'll get in contact with you, and then we can send it to your trade or whatever. Other one, I'm very happy to get this. I gave this a quick try. Good little run and gun action game. Very expansive levels. It's a lot of fun on the system, and that is Aliens 3 for the Game Gear. Happy to get more Game Gear stuff. I'm loving my Game Gear at the moment, since I'm loving my system at the same time. I might as well love my Game Gear. It's the same system. And then an N64 game, which I've had a quick go on. It's pretty fun. It's very good arcade action in it as well, and that is Destruction Derby 64. And I've never heard of this game, but I'm quite happy to get it, because usually anything by THQ on the N64 is always a guaranteed hit. So having that is just perfect. So the next lot of pickups are ones from we have a thing in Wales called the tabletop fair, where people bring in the stuff and then they sell it. So it's pretty much like an indoor car boot on a Saturday morning with a few people there. So getting it in. So first thing, which I got for a steal, was a PS1, came with all the leads and a PS1 controller. So I'm using this now as my driver, like my daily driver from the PlayStation 1 games, just due to the fact that it's a lot smaller to use, and I can have more consoles up to my telly because of that. So it's not taking much space up where I have my consoles. So the only problem is it hasn't been modified to play import games. So if I do ever want to do, like, you know, review a Parasite Eve, for example, I would have to then use my old PlayStation. But I mean, it's pretty much the same. You can get good RGB video out, and it's brilliant. Film console, everything works, and it looks pretty damn good. And yep, you can see Parasite 2 in there, because that's what I've been playing. And it does close. It sticks a bit on the eject button, but apart from that, not much. I mean, I've given it a good clean down, taken it apart, and console's in real good nick, same as the controller as well. I mean, I love the DualShock controller, and I like the colour on the PS1 as well. I think it's really good. Other stuff that I got up there. So, you recall a few episodes back where someone from collections.com named Connie Buckner, he used to run the website. He sent me some Future End comics. There from the New 52, and they had the holograph run. There was someone selling them at the thing, so I decided to pick a few of them up. So I picked up Batwoman, as you can see, hologram fronts on these, and then Green Lantern, New Guardians. I love these so much. This is my favourite one though. Batman and Robin, I'm loving this transformation on here. That is just proper sweet. I'm happy with these. They're a good read. I do want to get more of these, of the Future End ones anyway, because they are much better than normal. I do like the art style in them, everything's great, and I want to just get more of them. I want to get a Green Album. So, I was looking on Gumtree a few weeks back, and I saw something up there which I was interested in getting, because there were a few things in it that I wanted, and then other stuff I would have put up for sale. So it went for a good price. It was like 15 quid, and I was like, you know what, I'll go for it. And it was literally across the road from my house, so like perfect. So what it was a Sega Dreamcast game with two controllers, VMU, 2 light guns, as well as 2 games which were real. The rest of them were all copied, so I just chucked them. But I kept the 2 guns and the 2 games. One of them was just a replacement, which was Sonic Adventure. The other one was House of the Dead 2 in very nice condition. So happy to get that. It came with the official Dreamcast light guns. This would have been the one that was packaged in with the game, which is always very nice to have, as well as a Topware rumble pack as well, and this other light gun from Hayas, which I never really heard of until getting this, and it's got like recoil on it. The only thing that I need to do is get a 6-volt power adapter to go in there, because that's how it connects in. But the gun feels real good. It feels a lot better than the actual official one. The trigger feels good in it. It's got buttons there. It's got all your buttons on the side, and also when it opens, you'll get this recoil, which would be nice to have when playing like gun games. Like I said, like boom, 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 boom. You'll feel that kick back a little bit, which is quite nice to have. So yeah, how gangster do I look right now? Anyway, and talking about the Dreamcast, I ordered the game online. You might have seen it up on collections.com, and I'm happy to get it just due to the name itself. And the game I got is this game here. So Japanese Dreamcast games. I'm a big fan of these like simulation style games and everything of that nature. But the name of the game is called, if you can see it, or not, it's called Happy Breeding. Anyway, anything called Happy Breeding is going to get my attention straight away, just out of the oddness factor itself. Very happy to get hold of it. I've been playing it. It is incredibly surreal and weird. It's one of them anime style, like comic style games where, you know, you just play through and you read through the story, and it gives you the odd thing now and again just to say, oh, do you want to do this, I'll say this, and then that gives effect and can change the story over time. I've played it for about 20-30 minutes, and I was just like getting more and more confused. Obviously when we're not speaking Japanese, it's a bit difficult for me, but all in all, very enjoyable, fun little game. And it also came like sealed in this like clear plastic sleeving, so I'm going to keep that on it, it's in nice condition. Okay, so last but not least, I'll do a little bit of backstory. So I was trying to play Destruction Derby yesterday, and then the retro about the Gamebox game, and my N64 wasn't playing up, it wasn't reading, so I thought, oh, first it might be the game. So I cleaned off the points, but they were like clean, so I was like, okay, tell me what it is. On my N64, the AV connector, which is hard linked to the console, that had completely gone and wasn't reading properly, the pins weren't connecting properly at all, and as soon as you can't adjust them either by putting a pin in or all like that, they just won't read anymore, so I had to go out and get another console. After doing a bit of sleuthing around the local sites, you know, stuff like Gumtree, eBay, stuff like that, I came across, well, I've been to this shop before in Bulletmarv, Bradford, called Direct Deals, and I mean, I needed to get one. I wasn't really bothered about price as long as it wasn't asking ridiculous exorbitant amount of money. So I ended up getting a new one with new controller, all cables, but I've got it here. New system. It had the normal jump pack in, but obviously I've replaced it now with the expansion pack, which is much better for it. And I was looking for the games there, and they had a few games there, and I got one. They were asking 20 quid for it, and I decided to just buy a bullet and go for it out of some weird 90s curiosity, because I loved this character when I was younger. I thought he was a proper man, you know, proper macho. And now looking back, obviously he's complete sleaze and dirtbag, and you wouldn't even want to be left in the same room as him. But I got a Duke Nukem 0 Hour complete in box in very nice condition, as you can see there, lads, as you can see, very nice condition. N64 games, I would like them boxed, but I'm not obviously going to go for like full collection or like that of box ones, because that's just damn near impossible. Not impossible, but expensive and time consuming, and I will the end that I want to play. So getting this complete box, always a nice touch, and obviously came with the manual there, as well as the game in the plastic clamshell, which I prefer the plastic clamshells over to the cardboard inserts, because it keeps the box more sturdy and makes it a bit more, you know, tougher, so the box doesn't get creased or damaged or all like that. And last but not least, one of the games that I ordered off eBay came today. I've had a quick go on it. Really good. Enjoying the extra missions in it as well. Bit more backstory into the mythos, with Phantom Pain being released, which is a very good game, and I have bought it, but that's something that I'm going to discuss in a later video, because I did get that on Steam. But I want to discuss why I bought it after saying I'm not going to get it. But yeah, I will show you though what I got. Metal Gear Solid 2 on the Xbox, Substance. The Substance series of the Metal Gear games, Metal Gear 2 and Metal Gear 3, are quite collectible and sought after, just due to the fact they've got extra content, graphics, I mean, just upscale a tiny little switching. I mean, it's nice to get some extra missions on this, where you can play Solid Snake on the, you know, on the big shell reference. I mean, the game in very nice condition. I've got the game now on my Xbox, but manual in, everything like that, all the gubbins and the guff. And yeah, I'm enjoying the game very much. I'm looking to get Metal Gear 3 Subsidence, because there's a lot of stuff in that as well, but that only came out on the PS2, and that is going up in price now. I might get it out of the convention, I don't know. But yeah, I've been Bulletmarv. If you like my video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If there's anything you want to argue with me, say, oh, that game sucks or whatever, or like that, or, you know, your video sucks, poorly edited and all that McGuff, put it in the comment section below. If you want to see more of these, feel free to subscribe. I will be putting a link to the My Retro Gamebox website in the description below as well. And as I say at the end of the video, keep on gaming.